It's a very special day today here in the Idolatry Studios, and in fact, I think we can cancel the show. The one guest we have always wanted to have on is here with us, Fantasia.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Literally, words are not going to be able to express how excited I am that you're here. We all know that you are the most talented person to ever come off of Idol, and possibly one of the greatest singers of all time. I'm going to put it out there.
Thank you.
And I'm not kissing up, I'm just speaking the truth.
You know how to make a lady smile.
So you have a new VH1 show coming out.
Yes.
And I'm going to be honest, when I heard, like I saw a headline, Fantasia has a VH1 show coming out, and I was like, what is going on? Like, you know, you think of Rock of Love or Love of Ray J and or My Antonio, and I was like, what is Fantasia doing? When you were approached with this idea, did you have any cause for pause of like, oh, a VH1 reality show, I don't know about this?
Well, actually, I approached them.
You did?
I did. I approached them because in '08, there was a lot of things going on in Fantasia's world, and a lot not so good. Some things were true, some things were false. And I felt like everybody was sitting back and watching all of those things that was coming across the TV screen, and foreclosure and illiteracy and 50 shows, and is she still singing? What's going on with her? And I felt, why not let the world see me rebuild my dynasty and hear it from, as my grandmother would say, the horse's mouth.
Did it bother you during that period? I know, you know, there were some rumors about Color Purple and missing shows, and, you know, there was that whole drama about, you know, foreclosure and Simon coming to your rescue and that kind of stuff.
Right.
When you're sitting there reading that kind of stuff, does it still get to you to read those types of headlines, or do you find a way to brush it off?
Well, I don't go and read it. I try to stay away from it. But it always comes back to me. I remember sitting in my room and watching television. I try not to watch those type of shows, but it came up. And of course it bothers you. What person wouldn't be bothered if somebody was talking about them or saying something that was not true? But for me, since, you know, I stepped foot on the Idol, I've always been in the blogs, and you know, I was a single mom, and I didn't have my diploma, and I didn't quite speak the way they thought I should speak, or do things the way they thought I should, because I was a, you know, North Carolina girl, and really didn't know much about nothing. I was just doing me. And I've always been talked about. So of course I don't like it, but I began to embrace it. And I laugh it off. At the time, I didn't have a publicist, so I couldn't speak up for myself. I couldn't defend myself. And I guess now things are getting better for me. I have brand new management, brand new accountants, lawyers, just with the Color Purple, you know. When they put out that I missed 50 shows, I always tell people, when you're dealing with people like Oprah Winfrey and Scott Sanders, who's a producer, and Alice Walker, who wrote the play, their money and their name, they have all that on the line. And they asked me to come back. And I don't think they would have asked a person who missed 50 shows to come back and be a part of it. On the show, I allow people to see that I'm still in my home, and it was not foreclosure, and nor did Simon come and help me. All right, if you would like to, though, you can send some, I don't mind, I'll send you my address. No, but I've always been a hard worker. I've always been a tough cookie, and I've always found a way to, you know, get my back from up against the wall. And that's why I'm doing the show, to allow you guys, to allow everybody to see, you know, the real journey.